Hello from the Escalante Visitor Center in the town of Escalante, Utah. We are going to attempt a backpacking trip today in Coyote Gulch. We have no idea what the conditions are going to be on the Hole in the Rock Road. There's still quite a bit of snow on the ground here. We attempted this last week, but there was way too much snow. We're hoping we can make it there and that it's going to be pleasant in the canyons. The temperatures are warming up over the next several days, so fingers crossed. There are several entry points into Coyote Gulch. We would begin our hike at the Hurricane Wash Trailhead. We were pleasantly surprised to see that we were the only car in the parking lot. Joining me on this trip is my good friend Joey Coconato. You might recognize him under his channel name, My Own Frontier. Check it out if you get a chance. Coyote Gulch happens to be one of my favorite canyons, not only in all of Utah, but anywhere. This would be my third trip into the canyon. It's about a 5-mile hike through the Hurricane Wash before you actually reach the gulch. It's been an easy walk, great weather, perfect weather. It is, I'd say, maybe 50 degrees and a breeze. It feels like spring, which is a nice change from the winter weather I've been experiencing over the past several months. It's awesome. Still a few patches of lingering snow from the big storm the previous week.
This almost looks just like the other.
Got some sunshine. Found this nice, awesome spot for camp for tonight, and we have not seen another person on the trail, which is awesome. The temperatures are great. I'm so excited to be out here right now. We quickly set about getting home set up for the night as the daylight hours were dwindling quickly. It was technically still winter after all.
But I gotta figure out how to turn that sound off. The plans, and then you just take, well, I'll save these hand warmers for later.
I think if you think you might utilize them better someplace else, it's smart. Procuring and filtering water just might be my least favorite camp chore. Feels almost surreal that I'm back here. Feels good to be back in the gulch. Getting ready to cook up some dinner. I think I'm gonna have this backpacker pantry, 3 cheese mac and cheese. Sounds really good. Nice warm meal will be good. It is definitely getting a little chilly here in the evening, but we've got our tent set up. It should be nice and warm and cozy. A lot warmer than where I came from, so yeah. It's absolutely beautiful this evening. Beautiful morning here on day 2. I think the plan is to hike up the canyon a ways and to get a nice elevated camp for this evening. So we'll see how it all pans out, but that is the idea. The barista is about to open up this morning. Got a pretty nice coffee set up here. I've got some Sumatra coffee, some creamer, little sugar, and my little drip coffee system. Coffee's kind of a big deal to me. I savor my morning cup of joe. What setup do you have for your coffee there, Joey?
This is a jet boil. First time in my life I've ever had a jet boil. My buddy Patrick got this for me. Still figuring out how to use it, and the only really reason I'm bringing this, it's kind of my luxury item for short trips.
Along with that chair?
Along with that chair that I didn't even really use last night, but this jet boil is the French press coffee jet boil. So what's cool about this is I boil water, dump my coffee grinds, just ground up coffee in there, press it down, let it sit for like a minute or two, and I have coffee. So that's why I'm bringing the jet boil.
The water boils super fast, huh?
It does boil super fast, but you're pretty limited to just boiling water.
We're just about packed up and ready to start hiking on day 2. Seen 2 butterflies. That is a sure sign that spring is almost here. It's been a long, harsh winter. Walking in this warm sunshine felt better than I can adequately describe. More reminders that winter wasn't quite done, a little lingering snow on the trail. We would walk on snow this day. We would walk through water. We'd also traverse through reeds. And do a little boulder scrambling. And all of that was worth it to get here, our camp for night number 2.
This is going to be our camp for night 2. An amazing view.
This is a handy little gadget my friends the Reeves gave me. Makes inflating your air pad a lot quicker.
I'd say my view back here is not too shabby. Pretty stoked to get this camp because it's normally very busy, very hard to get, so we're really lucky.
After setting up camp, we basked in the warm sunshine. It felt so good. Almost nearing the close of day 2, we had seen no people. That is a rarity along this route.
This is what I've got going for dinner tonight. I've had this before and it is really good.
Joey packed in some fresh items to mix in with his Mountain House meals.
He calls the Instapose.
Day 3 called for potential rain in the forecast, but we were still going to make the best of it. The plan was to leave this camp set up as a base camp and do some exploring.
We're headed out on a little day hike. There is rain potentially in the forecast today. Sun came out for a bit, but now it's clouded over again. So we're just gonna get out and hike while we can, hopefully. And hopefully it won't rain on us.
This was one of my favorite parts of the trip because it was a part of the gulch I had never explored. We just climbed up all of this. A little freaky. It's even freaky looking down. How's this view? Climb up the cliff bands to get here were a little daunting for a person skittish of heights. However, the views up here were incredible. Back here at camp, getting ready to get some dinner going. It was an exciting day hike. We did some pretty exciting hiking up the cliff bands to the amazing view. Unfortunately, it's been overcast all day, but it's still beautiful no matter what. Tonight's dinner is lasagna and meat sauce. The morning of our final day, we woke up a little wet from the overnight rains. Well, we are just about to get packed up and hit the trail. Yesterday when we got back to camp, we just chilled out and it was overcast. It was threatening to rain at any moment. We just listened to some podcasts, had dinner, and went to bed. And yeah, it's about time to get packed up and get ready to leave. I really don't want to leave. It's so beautiful here. It's been so nice to get out backpacking again, but the time has come. We're on the trail. We have about 12 miles to go back to the trailhead. We're going back the same way we came. So far, no rain. A little bit of blue sky ahead of me. And it's been a really nice and peaceful walk. Coyote Gulch is one of those destinations I can visit again and again. This certainly won't be the last time. I'll be back.